Well, 2021 seems to be full of deja vu moments, and Donald Trump's impeachment is just one of them. Donald Trump has been impeached yet again, making him the only U.S. president to be impeached twice. The U.S. Congress has charged Trump with incitement of insurrection, blaming him for the U.S. Capitol siege on the 6th of January. The House is set to send this article of impeachment to the Senate, triggering a trial for the second time. Here's what Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer had to say.
The trial will start the week of February the 8th, and as I said, I believe it will be a fair trial, but it will move relatively quickly and not take up too much time because we have so much else to do, but at the same time it will be fair.
While it looks like the same sequence of events, the second trial is going to be far different from the first one. Donald Trump was still in the White House when he was impeached for the first time. Now he is a former president of the United States, which means uncharted constitutional territory for this country, especially holding a trial to impeach an ex-president. The Senate composition is also vastly different. The last time when Trump was acquitted by the Senate, Republicans held control over the upper house. But now the Senate is evenly split. The Democrats control 50 seats, the Republicans have the remaining 50. This is a 100-seat chamber, with Vice President Kamala Harris holding the tiebreaker vote. While it could be hard for the Democrats to achieve two-thirds majority to impeach Trump, all eyes are now on the U.S. Senate next month. But it's not just the United States that is grappling with an impeachment. Calls for impeachment are growing down south as well. Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro, often known as the Trump of the tropics, faces a similar call. Here's a report.
The world's second deadliest Wuhan virus outbreak. A snowballing second wave of infections, not enough vaccines to inoculate its entire population, and a president who remains in denial. Brazil is dealing with an outbreak like no other, and the slow rollout of vaccines is not helping. People want Bolsonaro out, and they took to the streets of Brazil to make themselves heard. The unusual pro-impeachment rallies were called by right-wing groups that had once backed the president. Horn-honking cars paraded through the main cities of Brazil, with protesters chanting, "Impeachment now."
I feel as if Brazil doesn't have a government. Brazil has been left to fend for itself. We have psychopaths in power and the time has come. No one can take it anymore. We are not going to wait for 1 million people of our people to die for people to rise up. Nobody can take it anymore.
Many of these protesters were ex-supporters of Bolsonaro. Most of them even voted for the president in 2018. But now they are left disgusted by Bolsonaro's antics. Polls show that support for Bolsonaro has seen the biggest fall since 2019. His administration was rated terrible by 40% of the respondents, as compared to 32% in an early December survey.
Gather strength. We have to get rid of that guy or else Brazil will go under. He will bring an end to the economy. So impeachment, now and out with Bolsonaro.
While an impeachment is highly unlikely, support for the president seems to be on the decline. If the numbers of protesters swell in the months ahead, it may pose a problem for the president ahead of the 2022 elections. Will the Trump of the tropics face the same fate as his namesake? Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.